Okay, so first of all, I have to remove many things from here and there. And okay, this is it. So first of all, we have this project, which is our da project. We create many folders here and there, and most of are empty. Like these three folder are empty. For that, in last video, I am doing that. I'm actually completing Deno, and I think I can complete Deno. But thing is, PHP, I do something in the PHP also and make everything kind of modular and separate. So setup is totally different folder now, and you has to use setup.php to run everything, and it doesn't go do anything better there also because uh, the target side of things is kind of like still not looking where it should looking. So that's the case there. Like in the Angular, he has to go to source and he has to go to app and shared. So this is the like structure there. We have to go and store everything in the shared side of things. So that's the case there, and every kind of like folder has the same kind of issue. So basically it's about the front end right now. So basically we can actually make everything from here to front end, actually front to front end. And we need change some name also, so make I make everything consistent. There are still room for improvement here, and I think anybody should, if you have a time, came to me on GitHub and let's make it happen. Because I think I'm running out of time here. I can maybe complete Go and Deno there, but and Rust also. Maybe I can do Rust also in a year, but it's a long time. And also there's many other kind of language also there, like you have a .NET, you have a Java. So there are different kind of language also, like Pascal, Haskell, and everything. So there are many languages, and I'm not going to use everything. I'm just looking for especially on .NET, uh, which will be in C sharp, and other is Java. So Java and .NET is in my list to actually wish list to add there. But again, I don't have time. I probably gonna use Spring with Java, so maybe. But again, I don't have time because there are many things here or there. So it's not gonna work that well that we are thinking right now. And also, one second. ऋषु, हाँ, उसका मेल काम नहीं करेगा। इसका मेल जो हमारी गिग टेक पे है। इसका हमारी गिग टेक पे जो मेल है ना, हाँ, वो काम नहीं करेगा अब। गिग टेक सर्विसेज वाला ईमेल आईडी वहाँ पे जो को नीचे की तरफ डाल रहा था ना हमने, हाँ, वो काम नहीं करेगा। क्यों? क्योंकि होरोको ने बंद कर रखा है 2-3 महीने से। होरोको क्या है? होरोको एक सर्विस है ईमेल आईडी की। किसमें? होरोको एक होस्टिंग की सर्विसेज है, उसने अपनी फ्री सर्विस बंद कर दी थी और पुलकित ने चलाया था उसे फ्री में। अच्छा, हमारा डोमेन ही काम करना बंद कर दिया। डोमेन नहीं, डोमेन नीचे की तरफ ईमेल इंक्वायरी का ऑप्शन आता था ना। अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, वो नहीं काम करेगा। पुलकित का फोन लगा था पर उठाया नहीं उसने। पुलकित पुलकित किसी का फोन नहीं उठाता भाई। कोई दिक्कत नहीं, कोई नहीं। Okay, first of all, Deno, Go, and Rust. I think I can complete Deno very fastly because it's just a JavaScript. So there is no kind of like learning curve there. It's just a JavaScript and fancy JavaScript. Let's call it TypeScript. It's not. It's a very good JavaScript, I will say. Go is just a Go, and Rust is kind of like very big deal there because if I complete Rust, it will be the most fastest language that you can run for same kind of program. So that's the thing. Is it's still a starter package, nothing else. Let's complete it in the setup here, and let's see first of all what's that. There's everything like here. This it's gonna check output path, which is output path is. I think I have to check for output path. Uh, okay, maybe output. If I How to go to reference? Go to definition. No, I think there has a definition. There is a default. So this is it. So output path is the, which is true for some purposes but not for everything. So it has to be changed now because it's not exactly for everybody. Shouldn't be that. That doesn't change it from here. I think we should change it from here, where we can change the output part regarding as per circumstances. So basically the model which we are looking here is gonna make something like okay, this is the PHP model definitely. So we can say okay, this is a PHP model. You can actually make it, let it define here PHP model. So PHP, just say PHP, because again this should be actually work on everywhere. So we has to actually define little bit differently. If anybody want to change little bit of their coding, I'm happy, you should do that. If uh, your cycle is going to improve, okay, do that. mm. Okay, so this is PHP, and again it's actually going to do same because this is the same file, or output path, and output path is a the PHP there. So it's going to the same place it has to go. So it doesn't has to change. mm. And there is a controller also there. It's going to check for okay, this is a controller. If item is null, then we're going to change that. Okay, and I can use it here also because it doesn't has to do that. If there is no controller, if the controller folder is nothing there, it's gonna make it there. So okay, controller route. Hmm. Hmm. Also I'm using nvim here. So it's like I want to try that. So I'm using vim here to actually try at least how we can actually make it happen. Is it gonna make it my life better? Because I see in online it can, but again, so this the totally, this is MySQL, but okay, this is the MySQL thing here, and this is item there and make it there. So I think MySQL should be actually something like, oh no, I think I has to do that. Maybe I should cut that here. Let's cut it from here. Cut. Yeah, how to cut in actually? Maybe cut in. Cut in Vim. D to cut, Y to copy. Look, let's do. Yeah, I think cut copy maybe. Same I am not use. What just happened here? Okay, maybe I shouldn't use Vim there. I have to check my. I try to copy that. Select, copy, hit, paste in Vim maybe. Select, copy, visual selection, and use executable. Okay, maybe. Okay, something like that. So it's saying I should use uh, V for selection. Oh, okay, this is okay. So basically, these not up down button is not okay. So this is it, and I can actually use D to cut that, and P to paste it. Yeah, and also use that, and okay, kind of like okay, this is not a it's fine, and I think this is kind of like fast also. Okay, I can do that. Okay, let's complete it and stop messing around. Also, this also I want to check it forward. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh no, it's. Oh, this is totally pasting that. Maybe undo, 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 and undo. It seems not a good idea. Maybe one more undo. Oh yeah, there's no undo there. Okay, I have no idea what's just happening. Okay, so it's basically just doing something. It's totally copying that block. So okay, let's don't do again. Don't mess around. Okay, I think this is kind of fine. Table should be actually updated every time, so it doesn't has to be any kind of issue there. Table can be updated. It doesn't matter. It's not. Not doing anything. We are just saying for any kind of read and write thing, so it doesn't matter. And after that, we have many things here. So like in the status, we actually do okay back end and front end thing there. And now we have to do something here for that. So we have to check it in array, something like that. PHP ID, something. I have to check it. It's gonna work that way or not. Online. Not. I think this is it. No, not this. Also, I'm totally forgetting about. No, not this. Also, not this. Also, something in PHP ID online. Maybe. Okay, it's not it. Okay, this is it online PHP. This is the best thing in the PHP. If you want to use that, I think you should use this. This is fine. This is very best, I would say. Okay, so first of all, let's create a X here, and let's say it has many things like okay, fine, and as a word, and that's it. The now in array no, I think echo, I think printer in a array, maybe in array contain, maybe array contains array contains PHP, maybe PHP array contain array. Okay, this is it. This is it. So this is needle, this is hashtag. Okay, take it now. Okay, I understand that. This is in array. We're gonna check for uh okay in X. That's it. It's gonna, if I run it now, yeah. Okay, it's one, so it's saying okay, this is something there. If it's nothing there, there should be nothing there. Because I think this is false. It means nothing there. So basically, it's not true. So this is in array thing. Okay, okay, I'm fine now. If in array, we're gonna check for JSON set. What will be that? Angular, maybe. Let's first of all do Angular thing here. There are also some routes there. Okay, I think route should not be changed that much also. Controller route. What we are doing here? Let's do first of all. Let's see. Controller route. Where we are using controller route? I think I understand it now. No, I can't. Maybe I put it there, but I'm not using it anymore. So okay, I do it sometime later. And also I wanna check one thing. Angular, maybe. Okay, let's do the Angular. Not Angular front end. Front and so we want to check what this front end. I think this will work. And आवाज कम कर दे यार, या फिर तू गेट बंद कर दे, गेट बंद कर. ओके, क्या कहते थे? ओके, एंगुलर. अगर एंगुलर यहाँ पे मिला तब जाके आगे करेंगे. एंड ऑल्सो दिस इज कंट्रोलर ऑल्सो है. We should use some model like this controller and router. Routes files should be different, totally different. So and also I has to change the FW right to something else. It doesn't change that. Okay, I can change that because I have some kind of function ready already. So it doesn't take care. I think like something is there now. Okay, and now we can actually use something like okay, so this is the view. This okay, this is the for state. Again, I'm probably gonna change services and everything from here. Okay, so basically this should be that. I think that should be that. Let's cut from here because these are all of the angular thing. Okay, nothing yet cut there. Cut is not from y. I think we hmm, again let's do that. Oh no, what just happened here? Something is rotor motor. Oh no, something really bad happened here. Okay, something like that happened here. I think this is for Angular, ng access services, and there are also MySQL there. Okay, there is a relationship of MySQL there. Hmm. Okay, if I mm, I think okay, I can remove that and I can easily paste it. Okay, so okay, I think uh, so- okay, so there is only two line there, nothing else. Okay, router one file actually it doesn't do anything there. So okay, now understand why it's only two file there. Cut it from here. Oh no, I think uh, it should be also there. Oh no, let's don't. Okay, let's put it there. I don't think anything good can be came after it. Okay, so okay. Mm, mm. Okay, let's cut it and paste it here. Okay, so and also we can actually change something like angular path maybe. So we can actually say okay, this is the path of angular, yeah, and we can change the path of whatever we are doing it here. First of all, this will be that, and this will be angular. The thing is about angular actually compile everything in the any folder, and it it will destroy that folder, and that should not happen. So for that reason I am not changing it, and let's put it there. But the source we are gonna everything right in the source. So uh, That why actually this kind of like structure is kind of like stupid, because if I put everything on the root, because I'm interested to put everything in the root, but I can't do that. Hmm. Okay, maybe that's a good idea also. Source app, an app has shared, and I think this should work. And, and I can say like angular path, maybe something there. uh, how does like this chhodna? Mm. Mm. I think that should be on. क्या बताऊं, मैं बता नहीं पाऊंगा. Mm. Okay, there's a three angular path there, mm, and now this should be here, and okay, this should be like that. Okay, maybe it should be in the camel case also, but I don't have any power right now. Let's just complete it. Maybe I can make everything in the camel case in the later version of it, because I'm gonna make it everything in the camel case. I like that camel case thing, and I'm gonna stick with it because I can read better if I write in the camel case, at least the folder names and everything. So every extension, many extension, I can read better in the camel case. So I'm using like output like that, and I just not gonna use it again this way. So first of all, this is that, and let's. Mm. Okay. Um, interface should be in the everywhere. So copy, cut. Uh, you see him. This is a wrong way to do things right now. So अब इसमें बस टका दिया अब था हम angular view. Let's see first of all where is the view, and view also is kind of like I actually I doesn't seem actually source. Let's go to source. Maybe I should use source view has एक बार हम्म, हम्म, थोड़ा फोल्डर का थोड़ा स्ट्रक्चर का देखना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि जो यहाँ का स्ट्रक्चर है वो थोड़ा अजीब सा है। आई विल से, आई थिंक। एक बार ना इस फोल्डर को ना कुछ अलग करते हैं, क्योंकि बेसिकली इसमें सब कुछ सी डी एन जे एस से हो रहा है, और इंडेक्स तो है बट आई थिंक सॉलिड जेएस का भी एक चीज़ तो ठीक है भाई, सोर्स नहीं ऐसे लीक होना चाहिए। आ, ये भी बात है कि सोर्स नहीं लीक होना चाहिए आपका, तो कि थोड़ा स्ट्रक्चर को दोबारा बदलना पड़ेगा, कि बेसिकली एक तरफ हम सोर्स लिखेंगे, दूसरी तरफ डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन का फोल्डर बनाते हैं। हम्म, सोर्स पे जाके ना एक बार इसके सोर्सेस ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर बदलना पड़ेगा, हैंड ऑफ, कि कहाँ पे एक्चुअली, यहाँ पे नहीं था, शायद पे तो होगा। इसे हटा दो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। हम्म, पैकेज जेसन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन यहीं तो होगा। ओके, मेरा ना थोड़ा सा, अभी भी नहीं, अभी नहीं, अभी नहीं। आई थिंक ये कहाँ है इसमें, वाइट कॉन्फ़िग, आई थिंक यहाँ पे, आई थिंक ये रहा, एक फोल्डर वो उठा रहे हैं। बस व्यू थोड़ा ना अजीब टाइप से है अपना, हमने बनाया, क्योंकि व्यू का सबसे सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट व्यू है यहाँ पे। ये तो चलो हटा देख सकते हैं, इसमें कौन सी बड़ी बात है, पर जो व्यू है अपना सेटअप सबसे अलग है, क्योंकि बेसिकली हमने उसमें सी एस एस के बूटस्ट्रैप और सी एस एफ के जाब से सी एस और मतलब सब कुछ एक तरह से हमने इंटरनेट डाल के इस तरह से उठा रहा है सिस्टम। वी कैन actually compress it, but however it doesn't matter that much again. And these are the CDNs, and it has JS. In the JS we have view, everything, like every program is running here as a module there. So I think अगर आपने इस तरह से मॉड्यूल से कर लिया ना, आपको समझ आ जाएगा कि मॉड्यूल चलते किस तरह से। आई थिंक दिस इज एक्चुअली some kind of positive thing happened to me here. I'm probably going to change this function totally, because I think what I done in solid.js for forum is kind of like such a great idea, and like this forum, so it's gonna like event, and that's it. This is the, I think this is the easiest way to do things in the I think in the forum, at least I think so. Let's go to login. Maybe I should show you in public if I go to login, so we can see, and this is the forum, and this is the action and everything, and there is an inputs button, there is a buttons, input for that, this is the component, something like that, and there's a button there, and there is a register button there, that's it. And That is the case here. And hmm, and we don't have any kind of like submit uh, button that here that we have. So it's just like this. So we are just form fetch is this is the form fetch from here. We are using this form fetch as a component, no, for as a event. Actually we are passing it to the event, and in this event we are passing in the event, and it decoding everything according to name name. This is the very important part of it. So I think you can easily done like services with this kind of like function. So you don't has to run it like a fetch everywhere. You can use this kind of function. This is also using fetch, but I think this is a much easier way to do things. It doesn't has to bind everything. I think this is again, this is the best way to do things, I think so. Okay. And I am totally not understand how actually I can do. Let's open the default, maybe auto setup. So in this solid we are has to sort is very easy, I think so, but I don't think so this is the right choice again now. This is totally a wrong choice now. I think we should use some kind of like folder inside the source, so it has like it can have some kind of like public folder here. That's it. Hmm. I think that should be a right idea here. Now I has to change my front end for solid and a view also. First of all, instead of using source it here, we're gonna use it. Copy that, maybe open container folder, and it's take a little bit more time that it has to. Okay, let's just make a compress it here. Yes, why not? Okay, it's gonna take more time because I have node. I forget about this. OMG, what just happened here? अच्छा। अच्छा। हम्म। इसको हटा यार, सब कुछ बदलना पड़ेगा ये ना, पंगा ही पड़ गया अब तो। बैकअप हो गया? अभी भी नहीं हुआ, ये तो बहुत बड़ा फोल्डर हो गया है। अच्छा। हम्म, अच्छा। इन द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन के एंगुलर में ना, मे बी इतना डीप में जाने की जरूरत क्या, डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन में कर देते हैं भाई। एक बार ना कहीं और फोल्डर बनाते हैं और उस पे करते हैं, यहाँ पे आके पंगे नहीं लेते क्योंकि काफ़ी कुछ ख़राब होने का यहाँ पे चांसेस है। पहले ना मेरे पास मार्केट का पड़ा होगा न्यू विंडो, जिसमें हम मार्केट का खोल सकते हैं डायरेक्टली। एंड यहाँ पे हमने बस ये करना है कि सॉलिड के अंदर जो सोर्स है ना, एसेट किट कनोरा ये सब कुछ, पहले इसके अंदर ना एक बस पब्लिक न्यू डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन बनाना है मे बी। लिस्ट में भी हर किसी में लिस्ट बनाएं, कुछ भी हो कर सकते हो, आपकी मर्जी है वैसे, और लिस्ट बनाएंगे हम तो। और उसमें सब कुछ हम डाल देंगे काइंड ऑफ, जो भी हमारा कंपाइल होगा। ये पब्लिक में हो रहा है, कंपाइल हो गया। आई थिंक उसी को करना चाहिए। So, इसमें काफ़ी सारे बदलाव करें ना इतने कि भाई कंपैरिजन करने थोड़े मुश्किल हो जाएंगे, पर बैठ के देख पाएंगे, इतना ज़्यादा भी नहीं है, कोई नहीं देखेंगे भाई, पहाड़ में जाए। यहीं पे करते हैं। एसिड तो वैसे भी नहीं चाहिए होते, एसएसएल चाहिए भाई। सोर्स है ना, सब कुछ उठाना है बस और चेपना है, बस ये काम करो बस। कॉपी करो, वैसे कर दो, यहाँ पे पेस्ट। दोनों में कुछ डिफरेंस है क्या? ये बेसिकली कुछ खास डिफरेंस नहीं है यहाँ पे। तो ओके, 5-10 मिनट में आऊँ, 5 मिनट को। हम्म, 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 ये अब बता रखा है। हम्म, 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 और क्या भाई, तू ही है सिर्फ, तू ही है सिर्फ। मैं तो मेरे से घंटा उसका वास्ता नहीं है। मेरे को काम आता है, मैं सीधा मना करता हूँ, मैं कहता हूँ भाई मेरे को दूसरा काम है। हम्म, 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 हम्म। वैसे तो है नहीं कि मैंने जो जादू से बड़ा है, अपने एफर्ट डाले तभी बड़ा है। क्या जान, क्या तेरे से रीजन मांग रहा है ये? रीजन मांग रहा है तेरे से? अच्छा ये डीआर मारने का? फिर फिर अच्छा। हम्म, 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 हम्म। क्या नहीं दिख रहा है बता दो। हाँ सीधी बात। हम्म, हाँ, हाँ, हम्म, हम्म। सुन 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 सुन, ये चीज तेरे को खुद ही बोलनी पड़ेगी कि ये खेल में तेरे मार मार नहीं पड़ेगा। और ये तेरे को खुद ही जाके बोलनी पड़ेगी ये बातें, है ना? और ये तेरे को अपनी आवाज ऊंची करके बोलनी चाहिए तो, क्योंकि भाई ये वो ना, जब तक आप अथॉरिटी नहीं दिखाओगे अपनी अपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लोगे, आप लोग आपके बहुत मारेंगे। हम्म, 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 Okay, this is RDJS and thing is let's create something like it here like that. Think okay, basically this should be deleted here. Deleted. Then this is source and something copy should not be there. uh, okay, okay, totally this is a wrong place to be that. Index.html. E- PHP one backend PHP because it's not going to one backend PHP, and also the folder is also going to change. I think this folder is not really that. Okay, that will be the case here. Okay, so maybe okay. This is I don't need this copy now. Hey, this extra copy I will say. Okay, yeah, this can be indexes. Okay, it should be indexes, not be whatever we are using. You can delete that and git ignore. That's kind of like okay. Not just and instead of that, I can actually make it delete this git ignore copy maybe there. So everything should be deleted from here. And also asset. We don't need asset also. So if we now validate white has a what is the output directory of normal solid project? I think I should make one. Maybe opening new solid project. Let's start on maybe. Okay, something like that. Let's see. I can delete. Hmm. So yes, cd my app, and let's just open it with the code and see what are the this configuration there. There is no directory there, so I can just remove the directory. Does mean that let's install that maybe. Install, and is it a white config? Okay, this is a white config also. Target yes, next. Okay, if I do that, see that. Okay, oh, it's kind of like work fine now. What is the hell happened now? Okay, there's a mm, mm, okay, I think I'm doing it literally wrong there. It should be solid GS. That should also. What the hell happened here? Why this is right here? Okay, first of all, let's maybe I should delete this. And if I want to go it, I can literally just find this totally functionable function here, and it is not. And also let's cd solid. Yes, maybe. And npm run. Oh, first of all, let run product. No, build. Okay, maybe this is it. Page is that? I think this is it. So in the dist, and this I said okay, this is directly in the dist, everything in the dist. Okay, okay, everything in the dist. If I run it here, run build, and this is dist folder. Okay, I think there is a dist folder now. Okay, there is a dist folder there, and it has this, and I need to add some of things to there also, like this, and copy and paste it here. Hmm. This is the right folder maybe. Let's delete it from here. I don't need it here. I think I need index here. I don't need anything else here. I think so. I can delete them. Okay, maybe output also. It doesn't need that. But output should be here also, because I'm kind of like for compatibility issue. I think I'm using here, it's just for compatibility reasons. And getting knowledge SSR. This, yes, this is SSL folder also. The SRC folder, and there is a distribution folder. Okay, this is kind of like okay. Hmm. Hmm. Angular is a source and share. Here is the source. Hmm. Okay, there is a source, and this is shared. SRC. Okay, its share is little bit better. Previously, okay. This is kind of like neat feature of. Yeah, I will say probably not. I'll also delete this maybe. I'm using some many routers there, and every time I look for router, and I think I has to fix one or more things here or there. So and let's create Vue.js because we are going to create a new Vue.js folder here. I have no idea. I'm gonna make it like public so anybody can select. Okay. Hmm. Only module, maybe something like that. Only module. So because this is kind of like ES6 module, it's called loading module. I'm not gonna use in this way in our file. We should not use in this way in our file anyway. So but this is not a right way to do things. It's just I do that because I can. It's just like totally up to every time is every single module need to I think I can show you to you. The thing about this is, so let's refresh this folder and you can see one thing here. Everything is loading. Everything is loading. Everything is totally different. There's a view. There's this. There's this. There is this. This is home. This is app. This is app. If you go to some kind of like different page, it login. It gets the, I will say, it's load this totally differently again. So it's kind of like fast. I will say it's fast. It's not like slow. It's very fast way to do things. But every time we actually import this kind of like function again and again and again. So this is this is this is kind of fine, but it's not fine to be fair. Uh, maybe this is the right person. The choice of doing thing or not doing thing is kind of like okay, and this is unbearable. And also let's try solid js. Okay, and if I go to there, you can see there is index.txx, and that's it. And that should not be yes. Yeah, I think I need to change some distribution there. Okay, first of all I need to change some kind of distribution there. Let's change it. Let's change some indexes. Mm, okay, first of all I has to change it on cd, maybe host, maybe somewhere else. cd etc httpd config.d, and I think I can I sudo nvim, which is the folder, the .config, and this is my password. Edit anyway. I'm gonna make it like a Vue.js, and the Vue.js is doesn't do anything here. In here we can actually use like dist, so something like that, and also in the solid.js, where is solid.js, dist, something like that. We return that, and okay, restart. Let's restart this. I think this is also needed. So sudo systemctl restart uh, apache, not apache, httpd. Okay, something like that is gonna do. Okay, now you can see there is a one file here only. This is only one file. Everything is in this bundle, and this is only 45 kb. And on our other case, the bundle is little bit bigger because we are not compiling anything for being smaller. uh, in even in the view we can actually make it modular and make it very much smaller, but that's came at a cost, I will say. It came as a cost. You has to do everything like I will say, okay, I can't say why this is kind of like, okay, what just is doing here. Okay, so basically API user, is it not? If I try to login it here, I think I have some kind of login here test. uh, Test and test is going to log in. I think, okay, definitely there is some kind of issue there because this is not running well. Let's see on the APIs front of things. There's a, need to go two time back, and then we gonna have to go the PHP, and then PHP has a app. I don't think so. I remove maybe PHP. Okay, I have PHP app. We have to tap, and then we have to start. Then we have to auto load. And they have the folder also. The folder has API, and and uh, mm, okay. Mm, definitely it's not working because this is not a response I want here. Maybe I think there is also need of ht access here. Okay, I think, okay, I think this is the issue here. Where's ht? Let's put it here and see if I refresh it here. Okay, this is kind of like saying, okay, this is 40, this is a false. Okay, this is kind of like working now. If I do that here now, it should work now. First of all, let's do test and login it. Okay, it's login. It's get login. Okay, okay, this is the issue there. Uh, I think this is. I just created this unlock function there. Whatever. Okay, this is working fine. At least, uh, this version of it, and this is it's also working fine. Whatever. Mm, okay, folder. Also, I think I should use this version only. Maybe I will say this is Vue.js vanilla, because it's like a Vue.js vanilla. It's just a vanilla thing. I'm not gonna delete this, and and I probably can make a uh, new folder here somewhere, new Vue.js, and also okay, need to okay, one thing also need to done there. Oh, I forgot about this. Hmm. Component store services and everything like that. And what's just happening here? Uh, should I create or not? I'm totally in the pickle right now. Uh, Oh, gee, there is a many thing here, and I don't even know what I done previously. Hmm. Let us don't touch this because this is kind of like okay. I got. I gonna see this code and maybe I want to change something in the future, but right, not right now. Hmm. Project name will be Vue JS maybe. Maybe I can make him the please TypeScript also JS. Yes please. Yes please. No. Uh, what is that? No. No, I don't testing. No. CD the Vue JS pm install. It has source and it has public directly. I think I should change it. Change the output maybe somewhere. First of all, let's remove this and also make it key. And where this folder is? What the hell happened here? I don't change anything. Why this is red? Uh, just don't actually look it here. Hmm. Hmm. Every directory should be dist, so I'm gonna make it. Every should be output on dist. Hmm. I think this is kind of like questions are good enough. I doesn't need yes later and opinion. I need opinion and then router and JX. Everything's there. So yeah, it's not a bad thing. View config JS maybe. Okay, this is TS. That's the case here. And we had to use the public path here. Whereas npm runtime also maybe any kind of dependency just go away. Hmm. Where's the path? I don't think so. There's anybody path here. No, there's no path here. Uh, this is a path. I think. I think this is again. This is too old. Maybe we have something new here. But where's the output thing here? Okay, maybe somebody has public here, but it doesn't seem I can find the public again. कुछ भी सबके लिए ही है. जैसे दारू एक बार पीने से एक बार बोलने से छोड़ देता बंदा, वैसे ही वो बीड़ी भी एक बार बोलने से छोड़ देगा. बड़ी मुश्किल से छोड़ी है. ऐसे ही होता है. जो गुटखे खाने वाले होते हैं ना लोग, जो गुटखे खाने वाले लोग होते हैं ना, उनको छोड़ने के लिए जो दवाई देते हैं ना, वो निकोटीन दवाई देते हैं. निकोटीन च्युइंगम आती है, वो एक तरह की वो हो जाती है ना, यही होता है. हर चीज में वो उससे का कोई मतलब नहीं है, उसकी लाइफ बहुत होती है. हाँ, और मर जाएगा. मर जाएगा इसमें, इतने से चलना मरता है. इतनी बीड़ी और भी है, बहुत बीड़ी पीता है जेल में है ना, कोई 2 मिनट पी जाता है, वो बीड़ी छोड़ता नहीं है. 2 मिनट? हाँ, बीड़ी बड़ी बहुत पीता है वो. 2 मिनट? चाय 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 और बीड़ी, जे चाय जे चाय जे बीड़ी. तो हुआ दो जहाँ रुकता हूँ वहाँ दूध चाय पीता है. और बीड़ी भी पीता है. बीड़ी का तो नहीं पता वैसे इतना कितना पीते हैं. पीते तो देखे हैं बहुत बार. पर 2 बंडल कुछ ज्यादा नहीं बोल रहे. तो आपका साड़ा है पापा. आपका दाड़ा है, दारू में ज्यादा दिक्कत नहीं है, ठीक है। अरे कपड़ा काम करेगा। मैं नहीं चुकता फोन ना जाने। और क्या, पहले मिंजो हो करा था, मैं तो किया ही नहीं, मैं तो किया ही नहीं। अरे क्या लिखा, हाँ क्या लिखा, तूफान ही चुप किया, तूफान के काम लिख के ले जाऊंगा ना पारी को खा, मेरी फू खा करने ही कर देने। Production build. This मॉड्यूल एक्सपोर्ट कैसे होगा, मॉड्यूल एक्सपोर्ट इसमें? एक्सपोर्ट डिफाइन config. output config. I think I have somewhere else. Where's there should be some kind of path there. Yeah, maybe. Okay, and output directory in the build. There is that. Think this should be built. Yeah, and path will be dist maybe. And make it like dist maybe, and npm run build maybe is the dist maybe. Okay, there is a dist now. Okay, it's kind of like working fine. It doesn't need public. But thing is, oh, this can be very much. There can be big issue. That doesn't. Vue.js when I can make it like happen like maybe default maybe like say you should use default maybe something like that. Default and view. So I can say that okay if it's nothing there it should be default view maybe something like that, and default default view. And solid also solid dist and Vue.js also for dist. Everything has to be on the dist now, and Angular should be also on the dist because I think so everything in the dist folder. So basically I'm just streamlining everything, and also it has to be dist also. Yeah also. No, I don't think so there is no need of dist there. Okay, I forgot about this, and so use dist here. Dist and default view. Okay, first of all it just has to be Vue.js. Okay, so first of all this should be in the name the .com, and Oh no, let's do that. And default, default view, view, default view, and oh yeah, I can also one thing more. The SSL thing need to copy from view. Hmm, I don't need it anyway, so I'm gonna make it disappear. Yeah, I also don't need that. I'm just doing it for testing purposes. Also, I'm gonna delete this my app also because again I doesn't need it. Let's paste it here. Okay, there is SSL now. So I'm going to try okay, everything is kind of like fine now. Default view. Okay, it's default view, Vue.js, and okay. Also restart the server. Okay, there is an issue. Uh, Totally fine. I can actually. That's happened. Var Vue.js is not exist. But we okay. Actually, I changed it to the Vue.js. Okay, it should be Vue.js. I understand now. Okay, now it should work. Okay, this is kind of working. So if I go to da.com, this is now okay. This is like okay. This is kind of like working fine. But if I go js.da.com, okay, it's working here, but it should not work like that. I'm gonna change it little bit because there is some file is needed there. So in this file there is a stta access and this and this and this. No, this. Okay, these four file need to be pasted here. I think this should work. Maybe not. Okay, stxs. Oh no, I think I should need to restart it again. What the hell happened here now? Okay, maybe I should use https. Okay, basically, okay. Now if I okay, saying on the Vue.js, maybe I doesn't put test there, so okay, maybe. And also restart it because why not? Oh no, stxs is not picking this up. As this should. Oh my god. Clear cookie and site remove. Okay, so basically we are. Okay, this is. I has to go twice back. That's the thing here. I'm going to this, but not here. So okay, I has to change it with this. Okay, now it should work. Okay, totally, and now it's gonna work totally. Okay, this is working now. Fine. क्या बात हुई? Yeah. Okay, so basically it's kind of work fine. Now we have to actually do something here. So we have to use some kind of like again, it should be consistent. So the layout should not move that much. So it should be consistent. So we have to use some kind of like front end library, and for do that. So for that reason, I'm gonna use Bootstrap and Tailwind. This should be two different things, and probably right now I'm not sure what should I do. I think I should do in Tailwind, because this is the Tailwind. Again, this is totally Tailwind, and Tailwind is more customizable than Bootstrap. But thing is about Bootstrap, if you are going to use something like uh I think like what can I say about that, like predetermined component, or maybe dynamic component, which is also use some kind of like CSS. So if you are using Bootstrap, you doesn't need to actually inject this style again in your blog section. And but thing is, this is kind of like decreasing more and more as times go. What I can say about that right now, the thing is, machine right these days is getting faster and faster and faster, and the programming is also getting faster because it is optimizing. PHP is now much faster than as it before. But think about that. Is even if it's faster, it's much slower than anything else in the market right now. But I'm going there. Where I'm going here? Once again. So why people use PHP then? The thing is, how much time you can start with PHP is so much fast. In that regard, you doesn't need to know anything. You don't need to initialize your app. Doesn't need to know some kind of like a function. You have to run some kind of like function there. You just set the variable and get variable anywhere you want. It is basically, I will say it's basically JavaScript. So it's like that, but on the back end side of things. And like JavaScript, it's not that much optimized and not a good language, but it's make your work much better done than before. So it's like that. And right now that's only the case here. And I'm talking about consistency. So these can replicate on Tailwind. So this is on Tailwind, and Bootstrap is like word. You have some site like WordPress, and you make some kind of like custom component using Bootstrap. You can do to a limit there. For Tailwind, it is kind of like you have unlimited thing in your disposal. Class has so many uh, I will like functionality, I will say that. So it can use that way also. So basically it's too much it's too much best, I will say. It's too much better, I will say. Also let's install the Tailwind today. uh, there's no view here, but it's saying okay, you can use white, but uh, this should be some kind of like Tailwind or anything like for front end framework, but it doesn't have that. Okay, okay, they are using this. they are using variables here, but I don't think so. Variable is a good idea. You can actually make it achieve much better. You have to put everything here, and uh, I don't think so. This is the right idea here. Okay, so basically, not a good idea. Maybe when we need and everything, because I think Tailwind can achieve 99% what you want. 99.9%. No, no, no. I'll say 99%. So this is a very good. Okay, so yeah, saying okay. Let's install this maybe first of all. See how this gonna react. Also, this is not the view. This is CD. Well, then CD view JS and hmm, where is this folder and view tail? Oh, where is the tailwind config? Where is the tailwind config? Is it in source? No, it is not in source. It's not. Yes. Okay, it's there, but I'm not able to see that. Something that's happened. Nothing special about this. Okay, so basically this should run out. And then build. Okay, okay. I think okay, this is like that. Run build. Oh, watch maybe. Okay, this is so small code that's okay. This should work. The 50 KB of code and in Angular I'm getting almost 1.2 KB of code, MB of code. I know it's kind of like double the size of it, but still, if I do that here and make this side double, it will be 100 KB, nothing more than 100 KB, and it is kind of like big. Okay, so now I'm confused. It's too much, 82 KB, and solid is 43 KB when it has many things inside it. Here it has nothing special inside it, and still a 82 KB file. It's like why and how it again it has routers, it has most of the things that I need. Mm, maybe not. Okay, maybe right now I'm not going to use Vue.js here, this kind of folder, because again this is 82 KB and I don't. I think I have another choice here, which is a little bit easy, and I already work with it. So, and I'm gonna check for solid, and I think solid is kind of like. So notes that's let's go to source and change it a little bit in the shared section of it. We have guard and interface, and interface has models. Okay, so these are the function services has a model also, and on auto setup also I need to change something here. there is a fw, right? Instead of fw, right, I'm gonna make a different kind of function here, because it's not gonna to it's not gonna create some file if there is no directory in here. So for that, I has to actually do something about it. I have some folder function already prepared for that. Hmm, where is that? Okay, I think this is it. I think insert default, I think there's that. Maybe I should say this first for open. Okay, fw open and f, right. Where that function go? Okay, f open directory, maybe something like that. Okay, maybe I'm one directory. Okay, yeah. This is that. This is already there. So okay, okay, and what we are doing is here f open. There should not be f open here. F open is there, but it is with directory. So okay, the issue should be fixed now. क्या चाहिए, क्या चाहिए पापा, क्या चाहिए पापा? ये चप्पल है दो, इधर उधर इधर उधर चलते हैं तो पैर पे कुछ आ जाता है। सर उनकी चप्पलें थी वो, जो आपने बैग दी बक्के रखना चाहिए मुन्नू, बक्के रखना चाहिए थी तो फिर इन्हें सटना भी तो नहीं चाहिए थी। हाँ। चले जाओ तो I take a little bit break and now try again. This is solid.js. This is JS. So shaded. Vue.js. Oh shit. I think that's fine. And source shade. The thing is, this Vue.js totally different what we are doing it on the other place. Even we are using Pinya here, and it's totally different. It's different compared to whatever we are doing here. So let's cut it from here, and instead of, let's put it here, and just once, not like default view maybe. Okay, let's use default view, and in default view we have JS view and JS view, and we'll make it like I can change many things here, but again this is main JS is totally not worth it here. Okay, first of all let's see whatever we are doing it. Yeah, so basically we are this not so we are going checking this, and JS view app.js. Oh, view app.js, it is totally fine there, but again view j view d, maybe something like that. Okay, something like that, and we can actually make it a little bit better with the share folder. Okay, and also this should be not in the GS and TS also, it has to be changed. Okay, okay, first of all this should be okay, maybe. Okay, maybe something they should work. So in the view store, maybe also this is it should be only store. Okay, it doesn't need it. shared and shared also here like that also. Services model and state. This can work to be fair. So yeah. Mm. Don't need this shit. This is solid JS and solid JS or shade. That's kind of it. Mm. This is totally demo. So basically this is demo and yeah, view. We doesn't need view here again. And also okay, something like that. Okay. Okay. Now I has to make it sure that if this run it doesn't break anything. These are 326 things. Okay, it's probably for new Vue.js something like that, and also change of the view folder name. So mm, I think this should work. I think it can work fine. And if I it's gonna work. Okay, it's kind of like working. Is it working with login also? Test add the rate. Okay, first of all, let's use this and test. What the hell? Why this view? This okay, yes, this is view. I forget about this. And response is that I'm login. Okay, that's fine. So basically, I'm login. And let's log out also. And PHP auto setup.php. Something. Again, there's some kind of issue. Should be there. Okay, so in the third line of thing that we are using env and 5 using. Okay, first of all, this is not this. So PHP. If I do that, 88. And this is 88th line of thing. And migration table and okay, relation file should be. This is the relation file. I think it should be here. And okay, now I'm gonna see if this work, because definitely that's the main thing here. Is this work? So in app there should be shared There should be ng access, there's services. Okay, let's gonna do that. In solid also we're gonna do some same. Yeah, shared and interface, services and model. I'm gonna delete in from Angular and also in Angular JSON. Did I remove that? I think I just removed it. I removed that from maybe this is okay. Okay, I removed that from here, and that's fine. That's fine, totally fine. Mm, what I'm saying here. Okay, I'm gonna remove this services, this ng, this interface also. And also, I'm gonna make interface a larger size of it. So interface, this interface should be replaced with interface. So I'm gonna change it a little bit also. And if I do that, uh, oh, nothing is there. I think it doesn't do anything. That's bummer. I think it's kind of showing something there. And let's open this folder maybe. And the terminal cd setup php auto setup dot php, like make it big. And it doesn't show any error. So what's the issue now? Let's check, maybe refresh this maybe. Okay, there's that, but okay, there's everything is there, but I think it doesn't refresh it itself. So this is a component of default. Let's delete it again. No, there is an interface in the capital. Okay, this is working. This is working totally fine. And in solid.js also, everything everywhere it should work now. And in the default view also, interface is not using small, it's showing large. I can change it, but not now. Basically, this is kind of like how it's work, and it's working totally fine. Um, but for again, okay, it's working kind of fine. It's not totally fine. And default view is kind of like, I think just it's a seem like it's just bugging me now. Should I use this way or not? Because this is a very effective way if we don't want to use any kind of npm or anything and just want to run the functions. Because this uh where's that, the default view has total cost total. Let's open the component maybe, content folder low. And this one has this property of 1.2 MB. That's it. It doesn't have anything else. It just is a 1.2 MB file, and which actually run, if you just run this where is that, if you run this index, it's gonna run that. Not directly to where you're gonna, this index is running actually. If you go this page is running this index. So it's like that. It's kind of like, and I hate, it's like that. Same, it's very easy, I'll say. The sign up and login and everything is there. This is a view dev tool also detected on this page, and it is just a 1.2 kb thing. I think if I use this way it can be, but there are other thing also that I think you should know. If I make a Vue.js view file with the TypeScript everything, so basically this bundle, It probably gonna uh s- its size is a little bit bigger than anybody else. It's a 130 KB MB file, almost 130x file. But the thing is, it compile in such a small. Let's say, where's that? Let's open this in the integrator and npm run build that. You can see how much small is that. This is a 82 KB file. You can say that this has nothing inside it. It's just a template only, but it has some kind of a login and logout. Where is that? This default view. So again, this is kind of like confusing for me. I should use this or that. Maybe I should make say it like this is a Vue.js, and uh, let's call this Vue.ts, because TypeScript I can't do TypeScript here. But I think Vue.js is kind of like, okay, this will be fine. So yeah, this should work now. Hmm, I think, okay, first of all, I has to change. Okay, here I has to change something now here. Instead of default view, this is just a Vue.js. This is a Vue.js, and let's make it Vue.ts here. And again, here also Vue.ts, because this is now TS folder. Hmm. It's you called it Vue.js, but I'm calling it Vue.ts now. Because the thing is, you can't do anything. You can't do much with the TS now. You need some kind of compiler. I think maybe some kind of like extension should support online compiling, on the flow compiling, but I'm not sure this is the right way to do things. Hmm. Let's try to restart that function, and no error. Okay, there's no error now. So the is gonna run this function, and this is a Vue.js. So its name doesn't has to change that much. That's kind of like one thing to say. And this is a Vue.js. This is a total different view. So I should make a different folder for front and back end. So, but thing is, hmm, and also I need to auto setup inside of Vue. Let's call it Vue.js, and and call it, okay. Also, whatever, doesn't matter that much more. But I'm calling it Vue.ts because I think this is kind of like mine now. So basically, right now, uh, Jason, this is a totally everything what I'm working right now, and uh, I reach this point. But thing is, this point is not totally finished and mature to actually can any kind of like uh, launch with documentation. So I'm just completing it for do that. So now it's do everything here. It doesn't need to be, I will say, what I call that. I have no idea right now. But thing is, you have everything here, and it's kind of like fine to be fair. And it's gonna compile everything that you need. It's kind of like how can I say that? What the hell is happening here? Why everything's red here? Let's close it maybe. Let's first of all upload this. Okay, so the thing is there is too much. Okay, why this is a product? There should not be product. Okay, maybe I should remove that because what is this doing here? Let's remove product photo inventory category additional user. Uh, let's remove this because this is used. This has to be a like a minimal version. It's not a maximum version. You doesn't need that. But again, if let's remove that. And I want to make it disappear from store also. Active user category photos and products roles also go. Should I undo that? Okay, this is I undo that and let's sync it once and I can do something later. So oh, I think this will be very big code maybe. How many codes? Oh, you can see the code should be how many code actually I put it here. Okay, there are many codes and many of are just empty files. User and state. What the hell is happening here? There should be something in that. Something just happened that. Okay, let's go to Angular and check why it's empty. Because it's sure not empty. Okay, it's not empty, so I'm not seeing what the hell is wrong with him. App shared interface active role. App shared interface active role. Ah, okay. One thing is kind of like sticky and stuck here. Maybe okay, make it like I should make it interface like bigger here. And also I has to make install ngaccess also because ngaccess is not installed. So okay, one thing needs to be fixed and then it will be over and everything can work. But again, the thing about ngaccess also I like to remove that because this is kind of like big part, I will say. mm, okay, first of all let's go to auto setup. um, I think in the state is service, so service.ts. Oh, this is it. In the interface we're gonna make it like, let's find interface and should be dot maybe dot. Let's search this type of interface and replace with this type of interface and not this. Okay, so there are 2 3 files only. What the hell happened? Okay, and here also and here also there are 3 options. Okay, 3 occurrences in the and also compile this again because okay, now it should 100%. I have to change something also, but it doesn't work. It probably doesn't work. Okay, let's go to Angular and check the source app shared services. Okay, so interface is now working, and why this extension is not working? It seems some kind of like it acknowledges there. So and maybe project and vendor, that's kind of fine. But think about this. There's no vendor in this project, so the vendor is not needed here. Vendor probably needed here. So vendors or something like that. Hmm. This is kind of like working, but I'm gonna not gonna use it probably because I'm gonna use an interface and make a form function and just gonna use that. But for now, this is fine. Angular, I'm not using. I'm not clearing everything about Angular right now because there is a thing. What the hell is that wrong with it? NGXS is get installed it, or maybe NGXS, maybe not. So let's install that. I'm probably not gonna use this again because the thing is it has some kind of like easy decorator, so that's the only reason I'm using it. Hmm. Uh, Okay, first of all, NVM use v18.10 maybe. So use. Okay, is gonna install it now. Mm-hmm. What the hell wrong with it now? Maybe I should use some kind of thing in the root also. Hmm. Let's open little bit more. Not this. Mm, let's go to. It is a little bit big project, but I think that's gonna work fine. Totally fine. It's not doing anything that much bad. Hmm. Really need to know why this function is not working. Okay, there is no ID there, but character role has no ID. Okay, so user ID, user ID. Okay, so that is only the issue here. Store doesn't have something happen. How I do that? I should actually ID that maybe. Because but thing is, for state actually, this is totally fine because okay. If I has to use something like that. If there is not ID, then use something else. Hmm. Okay, it's kind of like working fine now. So now it's probably gonna work totally fine. But again, it's still very much in the, let's say, what's we are getting ignoring there. It's still on setting ID, Okay, not bad. The thing is about Angular. This is the Angular 15 project, and Angular 15 is very new. So last time a project is totally get like it has some hiccups and it is not working totally fine. But Angular 15, they say is totally compatible, but I don't think so. Angular 14 is totally compatible. It's broken. It's tried to broke many things here or there. So I'm not using that, especially for Angular material. I think there is some issue with Angular material there or whatever. So and also this is, I'm totally not sure why this file is too much big. It's 53 KB and select install. Why this is too much big. Hmm. Okay, it doesn't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's nothing to compile. That's kind of like, oh, amazing. This is. Let's remove this and let's try to netpin again. VS Code again because I think something is bad happening here. There is no git. Again, I changed many things. Still, there is no git. So I can't understand that. It's calculating. Is calculating. Totally 100% my CPU is running here. Okay, now it's 24. So okay, it's getting something. Yeah, everything's 100%. Yeah. So my cbook saying okay, I'm doing everything I can. Okay, now it's totally fine. I think so. Okay, maybe. Okay, basically I and basically I has issue and what is that? I'm actually use here this also. Interface spell. Let's just do that and discard this change. Camel case. This is very big project. I still think so. I think so. So right now Vue.js on Solid.js is kind of like working fine. Maybe I should say Solid.ts here. So uh, these two actually working totally fine. This is also work totally fine, but this is not connected to anything, so it doesn't mean anything, and it doesn't have some kind any kind of like it has shared interface and that's it. But only interface is fine. Everything is has to be rewritten here. It is not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah. So everything it has to should take like maybe Pinya. Okay. So basically, there's still many things we need to optimize in in this project, especially the new Vue.ts. But thing is, right now I'm just saying, okay, just make it a little bit better for everybody. So mm, so this setup right now, this setup, this auto setup, all do many things, and I don't think so. This is still a kind of demo. It's the Vue.js with CDN only, something like that. But CDN doesn't actually. CDN has many things missing, and it doesn't actually uh, direct to what wherever the location is. So that is the case. So actually, I create some kind of like my own CDN. It's not my own CDN. It's just like files just load on demand. I would say. Mm, let's don't do anything else. And this project can be work now. Fine now. Let's go for Deno and then go and then Rust. These three are still a long way to go because right now there's Angular 15 there and I need to do something over this because ng we are previously I'm using ngxs and ngxs is kind of like 100 KB application, I will say. So it's too big. Let's see, we have some fair. Okay, how much file size is it? Is a 221 KB. After that zip is a 53 KB. It's still a much bigger. I said this is a much bigger thing that it need to be. Maybe we should use RxJS directly. And it's not like NGJS doesn't use RxJS. I think it's also used. Uh, let's see. I think we should use, because this observable, I has to say that this is observable like that. So in RxJS should be used and here, and that's the case here. Mm, I still need to optimize many things in Angular, so Angular is out of the question right now. But thing is, the the services and state and model is still working fine. You just need to add in your model, then it's gonna work totally fine. It doesn't need to do anything. You doesn't need to do too much to fair. And you need these some things there, but not many things like. I think I should create some kind of project. Okay. So how can I do that project? Some kind of like new project, and let's see how much time it's take me to uh, just start with the project. Some kind of like different kind of like backend. Right now, my concern is backend, not front end. So that should be straight. So what kind of like framework I need? So website I need. Let's create a WordPress like application. It's not a WordPress, but it's a WordPress like application. Mm, let's close this because it doesn't need it. Okay, let's go to GitHub and go to the. I'm gonna make it. No, don't run that. Let's download zip. It okay. It's still a very small 838 KB file because it's not. What I will say here, it's not a. It increased, but not much to be fair. And so okay, this is kind of like function, and again, it's still 3.7 MB. It's not that big compared to anything we have. Oh, why this is migration SQL there? It seems this is a previous mail. Let's open this again, and again we have MySQL. Something is going wrong here because why this is a migration here? Why this is a license there? Why this is readme there? Okay, there's a migration. Oh my god, there's there. What it is doing there? Let's open terminal. Let's time out. Uh, this is a 25 minutes. I still doesn't know what should I make, but let's try to make it. How let's see how much time it will take. We're gonna make it set up and make it. There's a three things here. That should be that. We're gonna make it something like differently. So we're gonna make a new file which is um, post.json post.json And I'm gonna make copy this totally here and make it say post, and table will be posts, and we have create, read, update and delete, but the roles should be to admin only. It has to be user, and anybody can post that, but anybody can post that, and that can be it. This is a post, but this should be categories about this post. So category dot json, and there's some kind of relation inside use with that. There we can actually set like a category which is that, and I'll say and paste it category, and as categories, and we can actually remove this default, because it's, if we remove this default, it say okay, you you're gonna add id, update and delete. So that's the case there. And data, inside of data we can actually make like name, and name. Think I forgetting something important here. Okay, name, mysql and data type, there's three things here. Name will be title, and data type will be mm, data type will be mm, string, and sql attribute will be uh, long text, maybe any long text. So this is the one, and that will be for title. We has to use something else also. So let's create a body of it, and maybe we should use varchar here, because again, how title should not be that big. So that's the only reason I make it here. Okay, there's a body, and it has some default things like id, created ad, or and update ad. If you want to remove that, you has to use something like active json. So you can actually just put that like default update ad, so it's gonna make use only of update ad. You has to use default ad specifically if you want. And update ad means okay, it's gonna update ad on everything. Id means it's gonna make it something like primary key, so it's like that. Okay, and there's a body, title, and I think many things can other can be there. So maybe slug, which I think maybe I think it can be slug. Let's use slug. Slug is a varchar 255. Okay, so maybe keyword. Okay, I'm just going totally with the uh, oh, first is title, second is page title, which is totally on SEO title, and SEO description. They make it watch a long time. SEO description, maybe. Did I spell wrong or right? Okay, basically it's kind of like right. So okay, so it's slug and body, and that's it. And there are two things. It is kind of like that way. Okay, so something like that. So this is now post. We have category. Uh, category has just a name, and that's it. I'm gonna say category has name. The thing is, category can have many things. Category have some kind of like categories. Okay, so this has some. Okay, basically we are using saying okay this. There has something like category ID here. So this should be it. I think this should be. This is gonna category ID. I have somewhere else also that I don't. This is kind of like this is gonna make something like a loop here because this category has to go related to a category, so that can happen here. So there is a category ID thing here. So but thing is, this category should be nullable, uh, because the thing is, if it's possible, it's a parent thing, so that's kind of a thing. So if that's the case, we're gonna use as like name and gonna add a SQL attribute which is uh, null. So it has to be null. If it's null, because for default it has to be something, so it is not null. But we are making say okay default is null, so if there is no category we can actually make a category here. These things has to be on the data, on the side of, I'll say, in the documentation. I has to complete this documentation, but I think if somebody gonna help me, please help me, because this project is getting too much here. So okay, these are two things that I create. For starter I need to create one thing, uh, and also there is a thing, this thing also. So this is Angular, and everything is here. We can actually create, we can say okay, false this and false this, uh, false this, false this, and false this. Now but this is a fresh, so it's gonna do anyway. But the thing is, the backend and front end, that's an important part of it. Right now we are using solid.js with PHP. Let's try to compile that. PHP auto setup dot php. Okay, there's some issue. First of all, undefined array mysql data in the 6. So mysql data, I think totally, I think this is mysql data. Probably has to check with my other project. Again, this is totally non-documented. I sometime I has to go to and look for it. So that's how that is. Not this. Oh, let's remove that. And okay, this is it. What is that? Okay, this is the old method. This is totally clutter. I fixed that, but okay, there's many things here and there. Okay, this is a MySQL data thing. No, not here. Oh, this is MySQL data thing. I totally screw up here. Okay, and also I has to check for some relationship. Not here, maybe in the client. Okay, so SQL attribute. In here we have SQL attribute. So it's sometimes mistake happens. So okay, now it's gonna work fine. So I has to create it totally. sometimes a genuine thing here. But this is migration. What the hell is happening here? Okay, this is only just gonna create some many things here. Also, it's gonna create a admin also. Admin also, it's gonna make a admin role also. So there is admin role also here, which I just mentioned it once here. So if we see any kind of roles here in read, update, and read, it's gonna make it happen. So it's like that. And usually everything is admin related. Admin can read it, admin can write it, but not it here, because thing is it can be like that also. So if it is store, I think there's empty also. I'm totally not sure about this anymore now. I has to make it like happen, because this project is getting too big. I has to make it some kind of like a documentation. uh, hmm, I think maybe I should use Astro for that, because mm, whatever, we can use this also. If I not here, I think if I use it here, you can see in migration. Okay, it doesn't do that here, but in this folder you can see it is adding admin, but not star, because star means anybody can access it. And in the PHP also, I think I should actually check this, because I doubt it now. Okay, if it is star, it's mean anybody can access this thing. So this is like that. You can access this, you can access this, you can access this. So this is about this. Okay, I can find that. So this, now I create this project in almost 20 minutes, but I'm totally not prepared for that, to be fair. If I'm gonna prepare for that, maybe I just need 2 minutes only, and that's kind of it. Let's delete that also. So if I move this, and also this should run. So, but think about it here. One thing more, that you has to use some kind of like what can call that, server, because it's not gonna run like as easily as it can do in other framework. You has to do some kind of like routing here, so it's run, because it's not gonna run very easily. Right now I'm using httpd usually to everything. So if I want to run this server, I has to use httpd, which is kind of like not good way to do things, I will say. But I think that's fine. Even I don't have any artist something here going, but maybe in future I will put something here, but not right now. I don't think so. There is any need to do that. But thing is, I just clearly do everything here now. And if we go to solid.js, and we can say source, and we can say shade, there's a card. Oh, what the hell happened here? I think I deleted these old things, but okay, these old things are still there. But product will be new things because we just need to create some kind of new things here. Oh no, product is still not. Post should be there. Oh, no, post also not there. Oh, MG, this is kind of like ridiculous. What's just happened here? hmm Okay, okay, it should be in the smaller side. Okay, I forget about this. I'm not deleting it because it's gonna break many things, whatever, but it doesn't matter. These are the five things here, and it's empty. Why the hell it's empty? Okay, this is working, but that is not working. And again, they should not use two things here. Hmm. If I remove this and say, okay, let's add the category. Okay, there is no category because, oh, MG, what the hell happened in the category section? I has to go it on the other section now. Not that. Definitely some kind of issue there. We need to fix it right now. Interface. There is interface. Hmm. So why it doesn't write? We're gonna open then first of all we can actually make it like, okay, maybe, okay, this interface is same as above. Hmm. Maybe I should change the name of it, but uh, I think this should be totally above everything else, and we doesn't need to use this interface right here. Yeah, it doesn't need that. Oh, then I'm gonna remove that. Okay, there is no right. Okay, I forgot to add the right thing here. So okay, now has to compile it, and also let's PHP to set up also this again. Where is that? Open containing folder, maybe var setup. Okay, okay, maybe cd var www the maybe first of all let's go there, my server. Okay, and cd. Okay, now it's gonna, okay, this is, okay, interface, right, fixed. Okay, let's do this, and let's open auto setup here again, because the thing is it doesn't change that much in the auto setup. So okay, now it's kind of working fine, because but additional user inventory log, whatever these are, I think I should delete it totally. uh, Photos, product, I think these are the four we need. That's it. And also on the store side of things, product, photos, inventory, and additional user. Okay, this is kind of like work. Okay, the thing is everything should work. And now its flow is kind of like broken. I'm probably gonna try it again. And you can, if you have everything clear in your mind, you can actually start this project up probably in the 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes side of things. uh, it's again, it's the starter pack, maybe less than 20 minutes if you are motivated enough. So I think this is kind of like fine, and I'm closing it everything now. I think I should first of all, mm, okay, I need to change something here. So mm, uh, okay, one two thing I need to add also in this kind of like stack. uh First is Supabase, and second is Firebase also, because these are the thing that right now kind of very much popular. Superbase is kind of like bummer, because you have only 2 GB of ingress, but Firebase has 10 GB. But again, they have own restrictions, and Google is kind of like really, really expensive also. So that's also some kind of reason there to actually not use Google. But many people doesn't have any kind of issue with this pricing. So, and these three folder is still empty. We need to actually do something to update these, and also add some more. But I need many people help. I think I'm calling for anybody which is seeing this video to help me to complete this project, the.php. This is a project that actually has many powerful things in it. Right now we are compiling using PHP code, and I think this is gonna like fine. Oh no, Okay, I'm gonna make it like, okay, maybe I'm gonna stop this video and see why